Hello everyone, and welcome to another Kev Play. This is Kevin, welcome to part 13 of the Sane Trilogy, and part 5 of Crash Bandicoot 2's, playthrough. Okay, so last time I went into this not expecting the difficulty to be as the spike of difficulty to be as kind of as intense in Warp Room 4 as you know, as like it's not that, I don't know, like I feel like Crash Bandicoot 1 is pretty difficult through and through. Even in the easier levels, it has kind of a, it's very inconsistent in when a level is going to be difficult or not. Whereas in Warp Room 4, I just forgot, and I know the Sane Trilogy is more difficult overall than the originals in terms of like platforming and you know, some adjustments you have to, some stuff you have to adjust to, like technical differences and like the physics and performance. It's all, I mean, it's all generally smooth, but I was not expecting to have as much trouble as I did towards the end of last episode as we did. And I should say me. Like, you like, honestly, I don't know. I never associate this game, the Crash 2 or 3, as being difficult, per se, but I don't know. I think it was a mix of me being tired from work and just kind of, and just not realizing that the game does get hard at some point. But we got like halfway through Warp Room 4 and we did some work in the secret warp. Oh my god! See, the ice physics is already throwing me off. Cause in original PS1, you will glide like there's no tomorrow as soon as you hit the ice. So I always expect that momentum's going to be there. Anyway, I have a much clearer head, and I hopefully, even though I'm talking and it's kind of distracting my gameplay a bit, I hope this will be a much smoother you know, playthrough towards the end. It wasn't all bad yesterday, last episode, but I mean it was pretty bad towards the end. Those last like 13 minutes were, I don't know, not something I'm particularly proud of. But we'll get it. And like, see, and I could be wrong in just assuming for Crash Warped, but I don't associate that game as being particularly difficult either. It's really the time trials that really start to get, and especially since they're required for certain gems, that they'll get the difficulty will become a lot more trial and error, because you're obviously trying to learn the best way to go about earning each relic. Whereas I just completely forgot in the Warp Room 4 that it just becomes as difficult as it does, because I don't associate the same thing with Warp's 4th Warp Room. Thankfully we have more time to do this. I did the same thing. I did that last episode too, where I just spammed the seal into that box. Oh, did I die? I did die. See, we're already off to a little bit of a, see, I should have known that. We have a death route to do. So we cannot die. That was more of a memory lapse than me not having a clear head. Alright. Let's hold on to our mask. It was the pit that got us. That ice hiccup. Oh, where'd the seals go? I guess I spun the penguins into them. It's all good. I was thinking just now. I wonder if the 6th warp room in Crash 2 and 3, because, like, they're not... Some of them are levels, and some of them are just continuations, or, like, portions of older levels that, like, lead you back into the older levels. I wonder if, like, during the development process, Naughty Dog just had, like, people assigned to do... Whether it was completely intentional that... to just, oh, you're just gonna do this, like, portion of a level, or if that was just, like, a cut part of the original level that they just decided, let's just add this as kind of an appendage to the level. You know what I mean? We haven't died yet, right? I hope not. I don't think we did. Whoa! We didn't die yet, did we? Okay, well... This level definitely has earned its reputation so far as being one of the more difficult levels, but it's not because of this part. It's like I'm just having a tough time with this for some reason. It's the death route that's really and like there's kind of a backtracking nonsense that you have to do, which honestly I forget exactly how that works. You know what? We did Stormy Ascent. I feel if we can do that, okay. If we can do that, then we can do this. If it takes an hour, I don't think it's gonna take an hour, but But if it comes to that, whatever. It's all fun in the end. And I think that's what's most important, and that's why I like this game the most out of... compared to at least Crash 1, is that even when this game is hard, it's still fun. And not this, I mean, Crash 1's still fun, but I just have a much more fun time with this game, I think, personally. Why can't I get this right? It's like the perspective's all off for me. Landing on those crates. Okay, we haven't died. These platforms are a little wonky. I mean, not platforms, these, like, crushing obstacles, because they're a little bit more sensitive. My god. For some reason, I do not remember having such a problem with the icicles. Or maybe I did, but, like, I don't know. This crusher right here is very sensitive if you get too close to it, compared to the original. Are you kidding me? Please. We're gonna do this. Cold hard crash. This is probably the, like, honestly, once we, like, the 5th warp room I don't think is that hard at all. Like, the futuristic levels are a bit challenging, but there we go. All those seals are gone. But, it's not as hard as this. And honestly, this shouldn't... I think it's the Sane Trilogy that's actually makes this level harder than it originally was, because I do not remember having a problem with this as much as we're having. I'm gonna think this through. Because there's something that's not clicking, and I think is very simple that I'm not getting right here. Because I want to go fast. I don't want to just like lollygag through that second crusher. But I don't want to do the spin slide because then I always end up in the icicles. So maybe if I do the spin slide a little sooner. Like that. It's like I never have a sense of when to stop and when not to for some reason. It's weird. Okay. I'm gonna stay a little back with this one because I think it always gets me right away because I like trigger it somehow. By being too close. Okay, okay. I feel good. Oh, shit. Can I get this one? There we go. Took a little bit of skill there. Okay, we can die in the bonus. As far as I know. Last time we were having trouble with this too. Not that hard. I was hoping I can get the body slam on the top of that box. There. Yeah, last time I wanted to get the life that was at the end of this. Or so, oh no, it was the other box. The other TNT mound. Okay. Yep, it was here. Oh my god. I didn't want to like trigger the go to the end of the bonus even though the TNTs would explode because I feel like it would have just like not accepted that the TNTs exploded. But it was just me. I probably could have done it that way. As long as we haven't died. I probably will need that mask though for where we're going. Okay. Alright. Now, this checkpoint feels peculiar. I think I want to keep it there. Because I think that bonus will serve as a checkpoint if I die and have to come back to this part. I'd rather, because I think I have to do backtracking in this death route. There's boxes in this death route to get it, I'm pretty sure. I know there's nitros, that's for sure. Alright, this is what the hard part's actually supposed to be, so I can't believe it took us this long. Yikes. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna have to... That empty box there is indicator that we're gonna have to get some... The first switch box we see... That switch box we see, we're gonna have to come back. Because obviously we wouldn't have seen it in the original... Oh, unless... I hope I didn't have to like switch it in the original, but I'm pretty sure you have to get to the end of this and then come all the way back. Oh god. Back to square one. Well, not square one, but you know what I mean. We have our checkpoint. I don't think we still have our death route. But we have the bonus as a checkpoint. Alright. We just have to do this stuff again. Thankfully, it's easy. Okay. Did I just... I don't know. There was a box there before, wasn't there? And I just spammed someone into it? Okay. Let's not waste this mask. I might as well just keep going. Because I don't really need lives. I know I'm going to come back though. So, just keep those boxes there. This is annoying though. Whatever. We got another mask. Yep, and these boxes are indicative that you need to use kind of like the stairs going back to go back. Why would you need them if they're just going to turn to steel crates if you're not going back? And I love how once you get those boxes, they kind of form a middle finger. Like, yeah, we know you hate us, but we hate you just as much. I'm just kidding. Naughty Dog loves us. They love frustrating us. God. You know what? Take those. Whoa. Yikes. There's no checkpoints. You know what? This is way better though than doing the beginning of this level over and over and over just to get to the death route. No wonder though. This really, like, I went into this playthrough just kind of like cold hard crash. I've done that, been there, done that. It's not that bad. People are always overreacting to the difficulty, but this really is, honestly, this is more annoying than Stormy Ascent, I'd say. Because at least with Stormy Ascent, there's, I mean, Vicarious Visions added checkpoints. I think more checkpoints than what was in like the original deleted level. But I think the only reason there weren't checkpoints in Stormy Ascent originally was because it was an unfinished level and they just didn't really like include it or whatever. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe the intention was to always have no checkpoints. Generally, to get the gem, you can't in the original. You can't have you actually have to do it all in one playthrough anyway. But that was just like obstacles, and you just have to keep pressing on and figure it out. It's trial and error, and you'll probably have enough lives by then. We still have a lot of lives here, but... Okay, we... Oh, no! Oh my god. But that's the right idea. If we can get to our 2 masks to where the farthest point we got to, that will be good. What was I saying? Yeah, this level I think is a lot more annoying because there's too much. It follows the spirit of you can't die, but it kind of but without it being like one full level, they kind of split it up into 2. And just the back, I think once you get to the last part of this, where you actually complete the death route and get the checkpoint, then you're on easy street. It's difficult from then on, but it's not impossible. Well, it's never impossible, but you know what I mean. It's just more of the regular Crash gameplay that you're used to. Okay, so I'm gonna wait till this guy turns around and gets to the farthest point. Slide, spin, and boom. And make sure I don't fall off the ice here by some weird reason. Okay, so this part... Come on. See, in the original, if you're too close to the edge, Crash will kind of like do this like whoa, 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 whoa. Well, right there, that was just a slip on the ice. But like, if you're near the edge of any cliff, he'll do this like, kind of like you know, wailing of his arms, kind of like, oh my god, I'm about to fall. I don't know why Vicarious Visions omitted that. Okay. Here's our middle finger. Okay. Let's trigger this. The nitros were pretty much what got us, but we have 2 masks. It would be nice if we can get a 3rd, but I doubt it. Okay. So we lost it. It'd be nice if we could get a... No, I think that's towards the end is when you can explode, detonate the nitros. God. I'm just kind of like... I'm like treating this like a snail. I want to inch my way up and see what's ahead, but like I kind of... I don't know. 21 minutes in. It's definitely a hard level. I can't believe I thought I was going to do this in 13 minutes yesterday. Not yesterday. Well, yeah, it was yesterday, yeah. But for you, it's any time you're viewing this. Compared to the last time you viewed the last one. If you did. Okay. See, I don't want to get that checkpoint because because you're going to have to come back, you have to get back on this platform, and then you're going to get that checkpoint. It's better to not have to worry about this ever again once we complete it. Okay, we're not going to worry about those boxes yet. We're going to trigger you. I think we have the porcupine part figured out. Yep. Come on. It's like I don't want to overshoot because I do not trust these ice physics in this version. I mean, I probably never did in the original either, but I kind of understand it better, I think, in the original. I think I had to commit more to my... Ooh. Commit more, because oh, look at this. Okay, it's taking me forever just to get going. I have to commit more to these jumps here over the nitros. Okay. I like it. Whatever, don't care. No. No! Oh my god, I have to actually come back and back again. Oh my god. No, no! Oh my god. Wait, I should die, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna get that checkpoint. Because I have the gem. All I have to worry about is the boxes and not the nitros necessarily. We have the gem still. Ooh, people who didn't figure this out and just fell and just got that checkpoint thinking I'll just do it again after I beat the level just like regularly. That's where I would be annoyed. And I almost did it. I kind of just want to see if I can spin jump my way up here without using another platform. I feel like my spin jump kind of I never typically used it when I was when I originally played the original game. It's something I kind of just learned later on, and I feel like it makes me play completely differently. Whereas where things might be more simple. Okay, so I'm gonna go as far as I can, knowing that there are definitely no more boxes to get. See, the thing is, do I need that I do need that switch box. Okay, so I do need that switch box. Because I need to get a box that's... God. Alright. That's not good. I need to get a box that's on in the beginning of this part. Come on. I have to do this like a champ now. I honestly wasn't going into the thinking that... Okay, I got a pity mask. That means I could do a... But didn't I have a pity mask before? I might get invincibility, but I don't want to rush it if I do... Oh my god. I might as well die. Just stop talking, Kevin. Just stop talking. Okay. So we do have that gem. Wait. Yeah, do it. I think it's designed that you're supposed to backtrack on this part, not the actual regular part. Because I was thinking, why don't I just go ahead, get all the boxes that I can on the regular level, and then come back. But, you know, just commit to one. And I think this is the one that you're actually supposed to do it with. Because I was thinking, like, because then I can come back, get the checkpoint, and not have to worry about all the little nonsense in the beginning just to get to the death route. But, you know, whatever. Okay. See, that's another thing I have to be aware of, is not full victim of dying on things that typically don't kill me. That's what happens when you start to get flustered overall. You'll start dying on easy parts. Okay, so let's commit to these jumps. What the? I kinda just wanted to die. I want my mask. I want a pity mask. Take pity on me. Okay, we have 2, so we should get invincibility. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, this part is simple enough. The Porcupines, I get it now. The Nitros, I don't so much. Okay, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna have to rush this once after I get this invincibility, but I don't want to fall down again, obviously. Let's try it. Come on. I think this is what they want you to do, pretty much. There we go. I think we're in it, guys. Oh boy. I think we're in the clear here. And yeah, screw you too. No! Oh, well, we have the idea though. We know what to do. We know it's gonna work. I was just so happy. Honestly, I'm happy that we did it, even though I died. Because that was such a fun feeling. So why not live through it again? Okay. Wait, does this take me back? Imagine it didn't take me back? Okay, just making sure. Imagine I did all that and I was like, oh, I had to do it a different way. Like, I actually made it back and it wouldn't take me back. I feel like there was a Crash level that did that to me once. Maybe it's like the Wrath of Cortex or something. Where the platform didn't take me back or something. But I honestly, it escapes me. Okay, let's think about this for a second. And we're gonna get going. Come on. Okay. Just gonna be a little careful. Get to the middle finger. And then I have to worry about this pit. I just forget where it is, honestly. Right here. Oh my god! See, I thought the pit was right there, so I jumped. Oh man, alright. This really is like, it's like, you have to build your memory. Because I just, like, I knew I had to avoid that at some point, but I wasn't aware of where the actual pit was. Now I do. Now we will get this. There's no way this one we are not going to die. I promise you. This is a Kevin promise. We are not going to die at this part. You have the Kev play guarantee. This is gonna be flawless. Well, let's not say flawless, because it could be flawed. But we are not going to die. Like, we might lose a mask, but I don't think so. We're doing it. Okay. I don't like this at all, by the way. I don't like, because I just realized I'm gonna have to actually go backwards on that part too with those crushers, and I feel like those are like, that might be the thing that gets me. But I made a promise. Thank God that the invincibility triggers that switch box. Okay. Once I still have to get to the middle finger. See how smart the game design is? The boxes basically speak to you. I like how they did that. Like with a little hand that points forward in the sewer level to the green gem path. Okay, so I have to worry about this. There we go. Got it. Told you. Now this part, was this part of the promise? Because I feel like, remember the whole building the memory thing? There might be something that gets in the way. And they give me a life after all that. Thanks, Naughty Dog. I really needed one. Okay, let's just make sure we get all these. Oh, I don't like this. Bring on the tense trial and error instead of blocking my view. Okay. Do I have everything? I can't tell. Get out of the way. Alright. I'm pretty sure... I have to be honestly 100% sure. And I'm pretty sure we have it all, okay. I don't even care. Let's go. Let's get that checkpoint. Get on that platform. Imagine there was like a gap between that platform and I just died there. Okay. Now we're in business. 37 minutes in doing this level. Can you believe it? I think that was pretty much as long as Stormy Ascent was by the time we're done with this. Because after Stormy Ascent, even though the episode is an hour, I did a little bit of a fooling around afterwards with that level, with that episode. Oh man, level's not even done. But this is just going through the level normally. I'll take it. Honestly, the hardest part of this game, and possibly the whole trilogy, is over right now. Possibly, because the relic races are kind of its own thing. That was like... I did not, you know, obviously you could tell there was no plan to that, and that was just dumb luck that I made it. Whew. Alright. I like anything for a checkpoint. Always good. Got switch boxes galore here. And I hope we get 99 lives by the end of this. I don't think we reached 99 lives yet for this game. Yeah, this just unlocks these 4. This is such a tease. Because they always make you think the switch boxes is some, like, big, you know, it's always some big puzzle that you're unlocking, but this is just like a slap in your face, like, oh, okay. And it's just one Wumpa Fruit boxes. That's really tedious, but I kind of appreciate the humor in it. Ooh. There really is like every hard thing they can think of they did in this level. Like, look at this. Like, this is just more aesthetically tense than being difficult, but still makes you sweat. Are we done yet? Okay. Nothing backwards. Now we can get this checkpoint. Thank God I didn't get it before, right? You know you're always in the clear when you can get in the snow levels, when you get to the part where you're going forward again. No matter how difficult it might be, there's always a sense of relief once you get to these parts. Because we have the checkpoint, we don't have to worry about any of that sideways nonsense for the rest of unless we didn't get all the boxes, but I'm pretty sure we have it all. They really, I mean, really, like, they wanted you to, there's a reason they made that middle finger box, the middle finger formation. Because they knew this, I think Naughty Dog was kind of just like, they've had enough at the end of this development cycle, and they probably just, like, put this one in as, like, it's kind of an FU to everybody. I don't even care about that. Let's go. Oh, there's only one check. Oh, I got the checkpoint. Okay, cool. It's okay. It's a good death. I don't know how I did this as a kid. I mean, I don't know. I think you're better as a kid when you play at games, but at the same time you're not better. I don't know, it's weird. It's like a paradox. I need to be sure there's no... Oh, I have it all. I have all of them. Okay, let's do it. We just have to make through this. Alright. Now what? Is it going to take me just as long to do Ruination? Because that was giving me some trouble too. But I think we'll jump into that because I think I'm a little bit more... I have more of a clear head. I'd like to say I had a clear head for this, but it was definitely... And I think I did, but it was definitely challenging on its own. But thank God we got that out of the way. That's the most deserved dance of the entire series right there. Okay. So far. Okay, so we got the first 3 done. Alright, we gotta get these gems in Ruination. Let's do it. I'm gonna take this nice and slow. Focus. We have enough time, I think. There's a death route though, right? No, it's a green gem, okay. I don't have to worry about the death route. Okay. We did get the trial and error out of the way for this, at least. There's some things that I just know I'm kind of prepared for, at least. Like that. Like I said, I'm taking it slow. Whoa! Yeah. that happened. Thank God it's not a death route though. This one was giving me trouble. But I think I have it. Yeah. I could see the Matrix right now. I'm in the zone right now. I can dodge bullets, baby. I'm just like in the zone. I'm loving it. Okay. Now, there's no boxes, right? There was no boxes in this part. Okay, it's gonna take me back, hopefully, to where I was, but I don't think it did. So, really, I could just die. But I think they want me to go back. So whatever. If I die, I'll just end up where I was, and I'll still have the gem. Alright. But there was no boxes, right? Pretty sure. I have the gem, let's just go forward. I should have looked at the box count. I'm pretty sure we didn't, though. It was mostly obstacles. I'm feeling way better about this stream. I'm so glad, like, even though it took 37 minutes to do Cold Hard Crash, I'm just... You know what? Kudos to that level. It deserved the 37 minutes it got. Just making sure there's nothing up there. This part, I think, I wasn't able to beat last time. These boxes coming up. How do I want to do this? That's the question. That's how to do it. I love it. That, I mean, seriously, you could just tell that there was a mixture of me being tired last episode towards the end. Even though I wanted to do it. I didn't want to be tired, but I just, you know, it was a long day. Okay. Okay. I'm getting kind of tired now. Just joking. Alright, I felt good about that. I always try to kill the lizard with the TNT. You have to like time it correctly. I think it's when he's closest to the TNT you have to set it off, and then he'll run into it. Now this is the part where they spawn me past? With a green gem? Really? Definitely worth dying for, instead of going backwards. Imagine I went backwards. That would have not been fun. I wanted to spin one of those guys into this thing, but I think I'll just jump on it. We have all the boxes. The checkpoint is the last box. That's kind of... that's kind of weird, right? The checkpoint being the last box. Even after the detonation box? It's kind of... Alright, we got it. Let's do it. Can we do... Are we gonna end with a whimper and not be able to do this last level? Behaving in 8 minutes, I don't know. We can at least try to do the secret. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen in 8 minutes, but we're gonna try. Whimper or Wumpa. I don't know. I was trying to think of like a, because Wumpa, I guess, in Crash's world is a positive thing, but special gem lies in a clever spot. Whoa, that guy was like determined compared to the other mallet guys. Okay, we got our invincibility going for this level. I don't know why, but my X button like delays sometimes. I know I shouldn't be blaming it on the controller, but there is kind of a delay. Okay, now we got swarms of bees to worry about, as you will see. I think this level seems more intimidating, but I think it's actually a lot easier than digging it, but maybe I'm speaking too soon. That's usually my experience with this level. There's no death route in this one, is there? I don't think so. Better not be. I used the D-pad, by the way, so that part where you kind of had to like squeeze through those nitros, you kind of have to do this like diagonal directional pad dance in order to get through it, and that's kind of how you had to do it back in the day before analog sticks. But I think, if anything, the joysticks work best for the underground parts in the Insane Trilogy. Okay, got checkpoint. God, that is tense. They really time his like approach to you and the bees coming at you, and like by the time you can get ready to spin, like perfectly for it to be last minute. Oh, okay. Okay, so... You know what? Let's just keep going. Yes, that is a secret. Why would you climb a stair of nitros? There's nothing up there. That's the secret, pretty much. You have to wonder, why would they even put that there? Like, obviously you're not going to go up all the way. You're not going to get affected by the top's nitros, so why would they even... Now this is a bit of timing. You actually have to time... Oh wait, no. This one is going underneath. Okay. I thought it was like the electric fence that... Whoa. Did they come out a little too soon there? Or is that just me? Now that animation was a default angel, but you're really supposed to like kind of die like you're like a mine in a battlefield. Like you just got tripped up on a mine. I don't know why they didn't include that, because part of the charm of Crash Bandicoot games is... Come on. Is its death animations. Maybe it's like... I don't know, not suitable for kids that the way he dies, because he does kind of die as if he got like shot or something, but okay. I don't remember that B part being as, oh my god, as intense as it was, but okay. Oh, I think I know where that staircase goes from my memory. That's the part I thought was in Unbearable. The secret in Unbearable where you're getting like, where there's like the hunters and you're going through this like sideways view. With the bullets going by. I think that's where it's going to take us. I think it takes us to like the purple gem or something. And that's the part where you don't actually have to complete the whole stage, you just have to get the purple gem and leave. I think. It's probably best that we're doing this part. Just the regular gem for this. Whoa. Because I think we can do this by the end, in like 2 minutes. It's not that difficult. Oh man. Okay, it's the second one that got me here. Alright, that was a little bit of timing there. You had to... Okay, and we're towards the end. Wow, this worked out wonderfully. It did not end in a whimper. You just have to be careful here, because it's tempting to just hurdle over this, but the bees do come. They're not coming now for some reason, but they can still get you. And I'm just gonna get in here just to play it safe. And they're not coming. I love how he's using his foot. I thought it was. I always thought it was his hand in the original, but maybe I'm wrong. That he uses to swat the bees, but he's using his foot. That's kind of a Crash being his quirky little self. Okay. I am so proud of how the stream went. I don't care if Cold Hard Crash took up most of it. I think it's a notoriously hard level, so it's gonna get its due screen time. So yeah, it's a purple gem. Behaving. We'll do it next time.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolvo Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash. Deliver the crystals to Engine.
Now, having played Crash Bandicoot 1, we know he's full of crap there. He's the one who orchestrated the Evolve Array Cortex, so... But does that mean we should trust Brio? Doesn't mean Brio isn't working of his own accord to evil, but I don't know, it's up to us. See, that's the struggle of Crash 2. Alright, well, that has been a wonderful hour. Everybody, please rate, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate any support I get from you guys. And I'll catch you guys next time. Everyone have well, maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll do the next one soon, but we'll see. Everyone have a great great rest of your weekend. Goodbye.